Hi there, A1 Tree Pros. My name is Latrina, and recently my son reached out to offer you this free video sharing things you can do to your online presence to help boost your leads, customers, and sales. This is the free video that we've made for you. There's no selling in our videos. We believe that givers gain, so in our free time when we're not swamped ourselves, we make a few videos and send them out to small business owners as a way of bringing service and value to our community. Your feedback would be greatly appreciated, however, so if it's not too ridiculous to ask, please leave us feedback, let us know what your thoughts, and this will help us to make our videos more helpful going forward. So what I'm going to cover is content, backlinks, and citations, and why these are important website elements for you to have. We'll take a look at your company's online presence, and I'll make recommendations for improvement if I see any. Content is anything that's on your website, such as the words, the images, and the videos. You want to have enough content because this is how Google will learn your business when they're on your website crawling to find out what services you provide. Ideally, you need 1,500 words on your homepage and at least 500 on your back pages. This will definitely help you to outrank your competition if you have sufficient content. Citations are found in directories, and they're important to have as well. Directory listings like Google, Yelp, Yellow Pages help to improve your visibility on the internet. Citations merely contain your business name, your address, and your phone number. And you want to get as many of these and even more than your competition as you can. Getting these will help you to rank with Google as well. And then backlinks are the placement of your website onto other websites. For example, Yelp, LinkedIn, Yellow Pages, Facebook, any of these are considered backlinks when they direct traffic away from those sites to your website. The more backlinks you have, the more popular your website becomes. In fact, to Google, it's extremely important to have enough backlinks because it demonstrates your trustworthiness and also that you're a legitimate company. But not all backlinks are created equal, so you just want to make sure they're related to what you do. So as a tree service provider, you need to make sure that you're listed on websites related to tree service or landscaping rather than auto body detailing, for example. So if we hop over, I'm going to come back to your website. Love your website, by the way. But let me come over to Google just for a moment. So when I do a search for tree service contractors, Frederick, Maryland, initially you will see some ads at the top of the screen. And I actually see that you're placing ads. So I just want to give you a couple of tips or things to know about ads. Of course, people won't see them in a regular way. You'll know that people are seeing them because you'll get some traffic, but they're not very routine. They're a little bit random. Also, ads are blocked sometimes on people's computers if they have installed ad blockers. So in those cases, they won't see these. I'm not discouraging ads whatsoever. I just want to give you that information because I like to show people things they can do naturally to their website to boost traffic, okay? And this is an organic way to do that. So the area that I'm showing you right now is called the Map Pack. Now this is where Google places who they perceive to be the top 3 businesses for the keyword search. So in this case, tree service contractors in Frederick, Maryland. About 30 to 40% of the traffic takes place here. And then as we move further down, Google continues to rank businesses. So you want to have your business listed somewhere in the first 3 pages because that's where the highest traffic is taking place. As you move further away from that, visibility and popularity diminish significantly, okay? So definitely you want to make sure that you get listed in the Map Pack or somewhere on the first few pages, okay? Let's hop over to your website now. So first off, it's very eye-catching. I love the imagery that you have here. I like how your website is set up. Very clean, very easy to see what it is you do. What I would recommend is having a small contact us form somewhere on the top of your screen. Studies have shown that people who see those tend to fill those out. So if people don't call you, or if you miss their call or they don't leave a message, at least you're giving them the opportunity right away to give their name, email, phone number, right? So that you can have a hot lead and can follow up when it's convenient for your staff. Let's see. The other thing I would recommend is your content is a little low. So I would just add more text to your page. Again, this is for Google so that they can have more opportunities, spend time on your website, and not leave so quickly. If you don't have a lot of content, the Google bots crawl your site, but they jump right off. When you have a lot of content, they come on your website, they spend a lot of time there, and they come more frequently learning what it is you do. Okay, so that would be the reason for doing that. Let me take a peek at your images. So the other thing I would do is you notice when I clicked on this image, you haven't tagged it appropriately. So it just says Shutterstock, which is where you got the image, right? It's a stock photo. But instead of tagging it with some random name, maybe name it something that relates to what it is you're displaying or highlighting. So in this case, stump grinding. Okay, stump grinding services, Frederick, Maryland. Tree maintenance services, Frederick, Maryland. Tree and shrub pruning services, Frederick, Maryland. Tree removal, Frederick, Maryland. Those are more useful keywords, and those are keywords that Google can actually match up with what people would actually type in likely when they're looking for your services. So that's my recommendation for you there. As we hop on over to your analytics, we see that you're low on the backlinks. Say you had 257, but they're starting to drop. Definitely keep those up. You want to keep your presence on the internet high, because again, it's a measure of trustworthiness and popularity. Okay, same thing for your referring domains. Keep adding those into out in the internet. And as far as your keywords, let's take a peek at those. So you don't really have a whole lot of buyer intent keywords. Like these right here are not considered buyer intent keywords because these are things that people type in maybe when they're looking for articles or something, but they're not words that people type in when they're looking for services. This right here is sort of a combination. It has part of your name and stump service. That's not definitely not necessarily buyer intent because those people already know your services. They're just typing those in. This one is a better example of buyer intent. Tree services, Frederick, Maryland. 200 people are searching that every single month, but you're down to number 64. And the reason you're down is because your backlinks are very low. I would continue to get backlinks. I will also add content. Remember, that will lure Google onto your site longer so that they can become more familiar, and eventually you can boost yourself on this and not be so low on the list of services. Okay, this is also a good one. Tree service, Frederick, Maryland. 200 people search that, you're number 50. Again, more content, more backlinks, that will help you to improve your position here. With that, I'm going to end this here. Please let me know if you watched it. Was it helpful or not? Just so that we can continue to improve our videos. In the meantime, I wish you a lovely day and much continued success for A1 Tree Pros.